I was born in the village of Abercarn. I worked in the tin works until I was 18, and like all boys, I was called up to serve my country. After a few years, I came home. I met a young girl. She was a London girl. We got married. We had a son. The problem was she wanted to return to London. I hated London. I was a valley boy. I came home from work. One day she had left, taking my son with her. I lived on my own for a few years. Now I met Gwen. I was about 38 and she was about 42, and we got on well together. Then after 2 years we decided to get married. It was at the registrar office over at Caerphilly, and then with the family and friends to that lovely old pub, the Royal Albert, for steak and chips and a few beers. In the morning I viewed the promised land, my garden. I wanted a greenhouse. It wasn't long before I had a second one. I know I had a lot to learn, but with evening classes I was learning fast. Then nearly every village had a flower show. My first card was with 3 carrots. I was thrilled. Now I had an allotment, and then the next one went vacant. With the help of a freezer, Gwyn didn't know what it was to buy veg. I didn't waste anything. On most Sundays, I visit elderly neighbours and had the pleasure of giving them a treat. Getting back to the shows, I was fortunate on one show to win the Veg Cup, the Flower Cup, and the Cup for Best of All. Now I must leave my gardening and turn to the clock back. I would often wonder about my son, what he was like because he was born in March 1950. On visiting my old club, a lovely, appreciative lady come to me and said, "Your son wants to see me." I had to sit down. I was given his mother's phone number. She told me he would phone me at 6 the following day. I sat waiting. Then it rang. "Is this Mr. Thomas?" "Yes." "This is your son Tony." I couldn't speak. Gwyn grabbed the phone and said I would be okay in a couple of minutes. I asked him how tall he was. 6'2". I had 2 granddaughters. He was coming to visit me in a fortnight. That was a long fortnight. Eventually a car pulled up and a lady and gent got out, and I didn't know them. He came up the path and said, "Hello, Dad." The tears streamed down my face. I had met my son after all these years. He was all I had wished for, and his wife was lovely. We went to the club in the evening. I wanted to show him off. They come to see me very often. They love Wales. Now at 82, my gardening is limited. I wanted the kitchen tiled. Care and Repair came to examine it. They pulled the fridge out. They pulled the washing machine out, the stove out. They examined every bit of it and then said to me, "Are you happy?" I said, "Yes, very happy." So then I paid Care and Repair. What this has meant to me, that when I watch television and see how people are had, not for pounds, for thousands, with Care and Repair, you can be sure, you can be safe. I am very lucky and very grateful. Yours faithfully, Don.